know, Santa, not in front of the elf Santa. Let's see if this one gives me nightmares. Oh no. Rudolph, no! Oh ho ho, creeps. Andy here, and today we are going to read some extreme horror Christmas edition. We may do some smut after, I don't really know. We're just going to see what we can get through in the time that we have, but I did make another Christmas bingo card. So I'll give you a little close-up view here. This is what we've got on the list. This is more, it's less extreme horror and more just Christmassy, but we got some interesting stuff here. We have, you know, eating reindeers and stabbed with an icicle and a Christmas tree on fire, tied up with Christmas lights, evil elves, pervy Santa, just all sorts of stuff here. Hopefully we can get bingo this time. I don't know because we're not reading that many books. We're only reading 2, and I don't really know what these are about, but the first one that we have here is called Here Comes Santa Claus by Edward Lee. And yeah, we're just gonna get to it. We're gonna start reading, and we're gonna do a little extreme horror slash potentially maybe smut reading vlog. So let's get on into it. Oh, guys, we've already got one. It says Harry and Lucy were allowed to sit up later than normal because jingle bells, it's Christmas Eve. And one thing that I have on here is Christmas phrases. So I figured like a ho 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 Christmas thing would be in here, you know. I'm very excited. So let's do our free space and our Christmas phrase. Wow, first sentence and I already got one down. It's talking about these 2 little kids, Harry and Lucy, and it says like, you know, Harry, he's young, he's, you know, kind of like the same people in his age group. Lucy, she's 11, she's precocious, and it's like, it says, physical descriptions of the 2 are hardly necessary, as by now this old author would rather fucking kill himself than harness any more creative energy to describe the children. Oh, I love that. I'm enjoying this already. Okay, vicious little child. This little bitch should be on Santa's naughty list. Can I read you a line from the book that I'm reading? Mm-hmm. This is between an 11-year-old and a 6-year-old or something like that. And she says, "You won't tell Dad I said the F word, because if you do, I'll conk you in the fucking head with Mom's rolling pin, and I'll kick your little so hard they'll go inside your body and And then she says, "Aren't you going to ask me what I want for Christmas?" And he says, "What do you want for Christmas?" And she says, okay. Hi, baby. You want to come up here? I'm gonna have to sit, my dude. There you go. Okay, yeah, super comfortable. Great. Ew. Hot chocolate with little marshmallows. Can I tell you one word that they use to describe female lady parts? Sure. He said Dad put his in Mom's.
You read some weird shit.
Oh, be careful. So many little marshmallows. You can bet the eggnoggy urine. Ew. Oh my god. No. Oh, this actually, this. Oh no. No, Santa, not in front of the elf Santa. Oh my god, is Santa in hell? Morella. 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 Morella! Chill, bro! I had to restart the camera, so the angle is probably a little bit different, but I should have put Santa getting a boner on here. But we do have our next one. Surprisingly, we do have, right here, a Santa imposter. So basically, Santa falls through this storm. He ends up in what looks like a warehouse. The cement is mixed with bones and teeth. He steps on a nail that's coming out of the cement, and then he goes down a hallway, and there are different rooms that have like toys and are decorated very Christmassy, and he ends up finding like cool stuff, and he tastes the best gingerbread ever, and this woman comes up behind him and kisses him because he's underneath the mistletoe, and he gets a boner. And then this man comes in that's dressed like Santa Claus and says ho ho ho, and he's like the owner of the place. So let's see, maybe he's evil Santa? I don't know. Is it demon Santa? Oh, I'm excited. Okay, excrement flinging toys. Do I have that on my list? Evil gifts. I would say that's an evil gift, right? Basically what I'm gathering is that this Santa is an evil Santa. Oh my gosh, we're already getting close. No way. When this new Santa flips this switch, basically everything that he saw that was Christmassy turns evil. So unfortunately, severed baby hands and feet were not on my list, and neither were gingerbread men that were in fact figures of serial killers and mummified human hands and feet in the stockings. Man, my imagination couldn't even come up with this stuff. A zombie erection, another thing not on my list. Oh. You, your mother sucks the devil's ass, eat shit and die, mother. Merry Christmas! Oh no! Rudolph, no! R.I.P. reindeer. And we can definitely check off the evil elves. Okay, they're trolls. We're gonna call them evil elves. They work for evil Santa. They have torn heads and vaguely human faces, but it's fine. It's fine. They're elves. Yeah, they wore red and green suits, shoes with the little curling toes, and then the Robin Hood type cap. They're fucking elves. Another one, ladies and gents. No freaking way. This one was a guess, but we got them. It was a guess, but they are, in fact, consuming the reindeers. Oh, Lord. So Santa is delivering the evil Santa dolls for the girls covered with contact poison, which will make them scream in agony, scream until their vocal cords blow out. And it causes convulsions so violent the bones will break. And then it says that this toy that the boys get will force them to immediately snap the neck of their father and brothers, and then they'll their mom and sisters. Jeez. This actually might give me nightmares. This is crazy. Okay. That was really fun. All right, so besides the nightmares, that ruining Christmas, and me now being terrified of Santa Claus, that was really fun. I enjoyed that. We got quite a bit done. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else in here. Yeah, we didn't get that. We surprisingly didn't get like tied up with Christmas lights or impaled with icicles. Oh, kidnapped Santa. He wasn't technically kidnapped. He just had his face ripped off. So I don't know if that counts. I'm gonna say no. But let's go to the next one. Nothing like a little blood and guts for Christmas. So this next one here is called All I Want for Christmas Is You. This is by C.M. Guidross. But let's get started on this guy. Let's see if this one gives me nightmares. No, this is already gonna be bad. I miss someone else sleeping on the other side of the bed, but I don't miss all the crying though, or the smell. Oh. Okay, so this year I will find my Mrs. Claus. So this again seems like a Santa impersonator abducting women and trying to make them fit the idea of Mrs. Claus. So I'm gonna do some reading and then I'll come back if I get anything else on the list. I forgot to turn on my lights earlier for Christmas. So basically so far this book is about this man. He has this darkness inside of him, and he had a wife that passed away and she kept the darkness away. So he decided to resort to the happiest man he could think of, which is Santa Claus. And he's been, since losing his wife, abducting women and making them his Mrs. Claus, but they always seem to upset him, so he just, you know, offs them. Oh, one thing that happened that we missed was told that you're on the naughty list. This guy right here. He also called his bodily fluids eggnog as well. Never heard that before, but it's been in both of these chapters. He also sang this song, 'Tis the season to fucking die. So that's pretty funny. This one's been a lot less Christmassy than the last one. There really hasn't been many Christmas tropes at all. Anyways, he has gone and offed her ex, like the father of her child, and now he wants to make a snowman, so I'm thinking he's gonna put the head on top of the snowman, so let's see. Okay, it says the bag lifts from the snow and then he drops the body parts onto the snow. So I'm thinking that blood in the snow we can cross off too. Oh gosh. Pervy Santa. Such a perv. Family issues. I feel like we can cross this one off because she did have issues with her ex. Okay. The ending was good. It was less Christmassy than I thought. We didn't get anything. Oh! We did get one. Wait, we did it! You guys, we did it. Oh my gosh, no freaking way. They were in a snowed-in remote location. We did it again! We got bingo. We got bingo. Christmas bingo. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I really did not think we would get that. That is so cool. Cool. Okay, so finish that one. Tomorrow we're gonna do some smut then. I got 2 books out of the way tonight. Let's do some smut tomorrow. Let's do some Chuck Tingle. Let's have some fun. I will see you then. Ow. Welcome back to the smut segment of today's video. And if I've learned anything from Chuck Tingle, it's to ask the important questions in life. Like, is it really Christmas unless you get the urge to eat out your Christmas tree? I don't think so. So today we're gonna read Chuck Tingle's All I Want for Christmas is to Eat Out My Christmas Tree. The cover is fantastic per usual. We might do 1 or 2 other Chuck Tingles. I just really enjoy these books. I think they're so funny and I love them. So let's get to reading. So Amy is trying to find the perfect Christmas tree that once she sees it, she feels that spark. Hi, Dels. There's always some, like, I feel like deeper morals in a lot of these books. She's struggling with the idea of perfection and wanting everything to be perfect, and so she's weighing her options, being like, is the perfect tree really that important? Ah, the Claus, the Claus! So she decides to go chop down her tree herself. She knows just how attractive she is and isn't afraid to harness that energy. There's a confidence to this tree that's undeniable. So basically she likes the fact that the Christmas trees, this is so ridiculous, the Christmas trees at the lot are just waiting to be picked up and put in a house. But Nuna, this attractive Christmas tree, has to be won over. So I think she likes the chase, you know? The chase of the sentient Christmas tree that she can later eat out. Every branch extends flawlessly from her thick central core, green and healthy and looking quite similar to the fake tree from hours earlier. But Nuna isn't made of plastic. Would you like to come home with me? I finally muster up with courage. Nona smiles. Whoa, you get right to the point, don't you? And I realize she's just as attracted to me as I am to her. The beautiful tree begins to saunter towards me. She sways her hips with seductive grace, extending a breathtaking confidence that makes me tremble with anticipation. I'm gonna change into something a little more comfortable. The sentient plant coos. When the Christmas tree emerges, she's absolutely covered in ornaments and lights, twinkling brilliantly in the snow. I'm in awe. Moving down across her cone-shaped form. Oh! A tree with tits. Okay. Can't read that on the internet. With every passing round, her cries grow louder and louder, echoing across the forest and filling this landscape with a cacophony of love. Soon enough, she's screaming at the top of her lungs, "Oh fuck! Merry fucking Christmas!" With this, the lights of the tree begin to flicker, flashing off and on. Okay, and then you're doing that, and you're doing that. Okay. That was amazing, the sentient plant offers, a holiday twinkle in her eyes. Now it's your turn. Like, it's just sentences I never think that I will ever read in my life, and then I pick up a Chuck Tingle book, and it's like, I'm on my knees when the living tree begins to strip away my clothing. Oh, they eat each other out. She had to give her directions, and now she's debating if she really is the perfect Christmas tree. But the tree gets her there eventually. Don't you worry. As I experience the most potent climax of my life, I feel as though I've been lifted out of my mortal frame, spiritually adrift as visions of sugar plums dance in my head. You know, this book has really inspired me to believe in the Christmas spirit again. So then she realized that perfection isn't necessary, and she can still be eaten out by a Christmas tree, and it can still be fun, but it doesn't have to be perfect. The moral we all need. Then Nuna says that we have a tradition of our own. We typically keep a good-looking human around, wrapped up in lights and ornaments. Wait, that is kind of weird if you think about it. You just have a corpse of a tree in your house and put gifts under it. Oh, they're girlfriends now. They eat cookies and dance and laugh. In this partnership, neither of us gets exactly what we want all of the time. Instead, we compromise. This is so much better than perfection, I realize. Because perfection isn't real. Love is. What a beautiful ending to a story about lesbian trees. And then he always has like an additional story in the back. This one's called My Lesbian Twice Baked Potato Ski Instructor Eats My Ass. What? Gosh, Chuck Tingle, you just never cease to amaze me. I don't know. I can't read that one now because it's not Christmas related. But here's the hard thing. Chuck Tingle has a lot of Christmas books. So we read that one. He also has Pounded in the Butt by the Unexpected Early Arrival of Christmas, Pounded in the Butt by the Handsome Physical Manifestation of Holiday Shopping, My Bizarre Obsession with the Fictional Narrative of War on Christmas Pounds My Butt, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Butt Raptor, these holiday movies with bizarrely similar smiling heterosexual couples dressed in green and red on their covers gets me off bisexually, Oppressed in the Butt by the Inclusive Holiday Coffee Cup, Bisexually Stuffed by the Living Christmas Stocking, and then these two are the ones that I'm considering right now. He also has the Bisexual Snowman Carrot Wiener is in my butthole, and this one I think I'm gonna read. Oh gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly to get me off bisexually. Okay, let me purchase this one and I'll be back to read that. Let's read this bad boy right here. She's located the mistletoe. So she wrote a note to place under the mistletoe that says, "You do not actually have to kiss anyone under the mistletoe if you get caught here, only if you want to." The mistletoe sprig floating in the air with its back to me. It appears to be deep in conversation with something else, but this other figure is not human. It's a bushel of holly, the spiky green leaves clustered around patches of bright red berries. Wait, yeah, I know mistletoe is poisonous. How is she gonna get it on with them? The second I lay eyes on the mistletoe, my breath catches in my throat. Mick is the mistletoe. Holly is the holly. Oh, that makes so much sense. Did you need something, Mick says. Kind of a dick. She shows them the sign she wrote. And then he says, "That's great. I hate getting blamed for all the problematic traditions, you know? Like, I'm a plant. Can people stop acting like I want them to kiss under me?" They go for a walk. Don't desecrate the park. You're saying you wouldn't want to keep me warm, I ask? Okay, horny for some mistletoe. Suddenly the three of us are coming together in an eruption of carnal passion. Each lover exploring my body with their evergreen foliage. I notice now that an enormous has emerged from the mistletoe's bushel, jutting out at me in an impressive display. The sentient plant's shaft. His hanging balls, servicing him diligently. His mammoth fully consumed. The living plant's incredible girth. This handsome mistletoe stretches me to the brink. Almost too much to take. Instead of physical material, I feel as though I've transformed into pure energy, wild and free as I connect to the natural world around me. All the while, Mick continues hammering me. Ew. What the Love.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to do this right when you walk in the door. When I finally regain my senses, I give him one furious command. Blow that. It says that his
Fun stuff.
You bought this, by the way? This is on your Amazon account? You're on some FBI watch list. Mick chimes in, we'd love to see you during other seasons. I nod, ready to turn and head back to the party before I go. However, we come together for one last kiss. Thanks for keeping me warm, I say. And then the next book, the additional book in the back, is these holiday movies with bizarrely similar. Oh, smiling heterosexual couples dressed in green and red on their cover get me off bisexually. So I will have to read that someday, but my eyeballs need a break from plant porn. Sorry, it's a bit later. I forgot to do an outro, but I just wanted to say that these books have really made me reconsider what the meaning of Christmas actually is. You know, Christmas isn't about hanging out with family and friends and spreading joy and happiness. It's about ripping the face off of Santa, bludgeoning your enemies, and also getting it on with some sentient foliage. So I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another weird video. Bye.